Hello once again, everybody. Welcome to Jwickshealth. Topic of conversation this week, suntan lotion. Some basic simple tips for buying and applying suntan lotion. Now, with regards to the SPF number, you don't necessarily have to buy one with an extraordinarily high number unless you've had some type of skin cancer or unless you have really bare skin. SPF number of say 30 to say 50 is normally adequate. One that's much higher than 50 usually obviously costs a lot more, and sometimes it isn't worth the amount of more protection you get isn't worth the price and cost. So unless you've had some major problem with your skin in the past, 30 to 50 SPF is usually suitable. Try to buy one with a broad spectrum of protection. The broad spectrum of protection can not only block out ultraviolet B rays, which causes sunburn, but it can also help block out ultraviolet A rays, which doesn't necessarily cause sunburn, but it can penetrate deeper into the skin, and both these type of ultraviolet rays can cause damage and aging of the skin. Try to pick one type of sunscreen for the whole family. Research has found that kids usually will do just fine with sunscreen that you choose for yourself as an adult. So don't be worried if you're buying one for yourself and you have to buy one for your teenage, and then you have to buy another one for your child who's 3 years old. Pick one for the whole family, and for the most part, it should be fine. For sensitive skin, buy a mineral-based sunscreen. Mineral-based sunscreens are less likely to provoke itching reactions or some type of allergic reactions. Look for a mineral-based sunscreen that has titanium oxide or zinc oxide in it. If you're putting on sunscreen and you're going to be in the water a lot, or you're extremely athletic and you're going to be perspiring a lot while you're out there in the sun, look for on the label saying very water resistant. Also, try to stick to one that you like. One of the best types of sunscreens out there is one that you will use. I went into Walmart, which is a humongous grocery store. Usually go in there and I save a lot of money, and almost all the products there that they have are extremely reasonably priced. And I went in there a few weeks ago to buy some sunscreen lotion. And I'll tell you what, over the years, the price of sunscreen lotion has gone up immensely. I went to buy a tube. I don't know how many ounces it was. Normal, average size. It was like $10, $11. I remember, years ago, you can buy it for a few dollars. So it's extremely expensive, but it's not going to do you any good if it's sitting in your bathroom cabinet and it never comes out. The best type of sunscreen lotion for you is actually one that you will use. Now also make sure you put on an adequate enough. Just squirting a little bit in there and just kind of waving it over your body is not going to do enough. You do need an ample supply of it to fully cover your body. Now also, you don't want to forget certain areas that a lot of people have a tendency to miss, like possibly behind the ears. I know I always have a hard time getting my back, my lower back, or my upper back. I can get certain spots in my back, but like in the middle of my back, a hard time. Back of my neck, a lot of times I forget. So if I'm going out, if I'm going to go in the pool, if I'm going to go outside and I need some type of sunscreen protection on, I'll get my wife. I can do the front of me, my face, my arms, but I get my wife to apply it to my back. And also, if you're going to go out there barefoot, don't forget the tops of your feet too. They can be extremely vulnerable. Well, I hope these tips have helped you with some sunscreen. I know I use it often enough because I'll tell you what, I can't stand getting sunburns. It's so annoying, isn't it? Well, I'm Jeff. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see you again next week on Jwickshealth.